What's going on, everybody? We have got another new Infinity Nikki update that we are going over today. As you can see here, we are looking at the official Twitter post that they have put out today saying, Infinity Nikki New Year, new optimizations. Shine together as we bid farewell to the old and welcome the new. It's time for a fresh start. With the new year comes a new batch of optimizations they're eagerly awaiting for in Infinity Nikki. So they've been listening to everybody's feedback. They're coming up with a whole bunch of new updates. It's going to be version 1.2. I've actually reached out to the devs themselves, and they told me this update is going to be coming on January 24th, so we don't have to wait too long for it, which is awesome. So we're going to dive in. I'm going to quickly read through the patch notes. They have also given us a brand new 4-star item for your hair, which is the cute little light bulb. We can see it right here on there. I'll show a quick video of it in-game as well, too, because if you zoom in, the inside of the light bulb actually says Infold on it, which I thought was a really cute little touch, because that is the developer themselves, so it's got that as like the filament inside. It looks really cute. Again, we love free stuff in the game, so let's get into the rest of the update. Okay, so as you see here, I'm going to try and summarize a lot of these because some of them do get into a bit of detail that we don't really need to go over. But first up is game performance on mobile devices. So they've gotten a lot of feedback from surveys about the performance on mobile devices, and that they do realize that this is a significant part of the game, so that they do need to address it. First up, they're talking about they're going to improve the purification aiming system, making it easier to hit enemies on mobile. Personally, myself, I haven't played on mobile. I play on PS5. I didn't have enough space on my phone to download it. So they're going to say make it easier to hit enemies at close range and different heights and everything like that, which honestly, even on console, can be a little annoying. So they're going to improve that. Next up, improve performance on Huawei devices, which is amazing. I'm sure lots of people are using those, so they're going to definitely help out on those. Working on enhancing capabilities and performance for Huawei and Honor devices. Boost graphic quality, address lag, and optimize power consumption on all ongoing devices, which is awesome. Next up is the whim cycle. This sounds actually really, really cool, but they're saying that the whim cycle controls on mobile devices is really frustrating, so they're going to add 2 new joystick control options on mobile devices, a joystick and a button combo, and a single joystick mode, which you can choose whichever works best for you. Plus, apparently falling into the water while riding is no longer going to destroy your whim cycle, so you can actually just respawn with it and then continue riding around. And soon they're not going to be limited to riding it in Breezy Meadow only, so I guess that means we're going to be able to take it into different areas as well. So it'll make riding around, getting around a little bit faster, and it should be pretty cool. I don't know if they're going to actually add like whim cycle rental stations other places too, but we will find out. Next up, they said people want better tutorials, and they do understand that onboarding people into the game obviously is a huge deal, so that they're going to work on and making the first encounter and the first steps with the game a little bit easier and a little less confusing, so that people will stick with it and not quit out kind of so fast. Now, this is probably the one that I'm most excited for, outfit recommendation and styling challenges. So they addressed already the issue where you had to go through one by one and pick out all your different accessories because you could only have 5 at one time. Now you can pick every single one, and it's only going to choose the 5 that give you the highest. From this, it sounds like that they're going to give an auto recommendation feature. So once the optimization is done, you can quickly apply high scoring outfit recommendations with this feature. It doesn't give more details than that. I'm really hoping this essentially just means it's like a one-click thing that will pick the highest score from every single category on there for all your clothes and your hair and everything like that too. Because literally the way I do all the styling challenges, which I know is not very fun, but I always have it just filtered by score, and I just pick the first item on each one because that always has the highest score. If I didn't have to go through every single category to do that, it would be so much faster, so much easier. And then you can still get all those really hideous looking things. You always look so dumb in those styling challenges, but as long as you get that perfect clear, I don't care. Next up, adjustments to material refresh times. So right now, all the really good things that you need, like the astral feather, the fox's fluff, the legendary creatures essentially, all of those are on like a 24-hour timer right now. So if you collect it at 1 a.m., you got to wait until 1 a.m. the next day. It can get really annoying because you could get out of schedule or something like that. One day you collect it earlier, the next day you collect it later, and then you're not playing again, so you miss a whole day or something like that. So they're now changing that to all materials are going to refresh at the 4 a.m. server time, which is awesome because that means, again, you don't have to worry about it. You know exactly when it's going to happen. So if one day you want to play early, you can. The next day you can play late, and you'll still know when you can get it. Next up is PC key bindings. So they're soon going to give you the option to customize your key bindings for things like jumping, sprinting, plunging. They will add more over time, so it sounds like they're just going to start with a few of them, and probably based off of feedback, they will add more. Now, for precise tracking on the minimap, precise tracking will be improved to address issues with unclear directions. Once the optimization is done, items tracked using this feature will appear on the minimap, which they don't right now, which will make it a little easier to locate them. There are other optimizations coming, so more updates for Momo's camera, which is always amazing. Everyone loves taking all the photos. So right now you can't take photos with the shrinking ability, which I guess kind of actually makes sense because it's Momo supposed to be taking the pictures, and so when you're shrunk, he can't really do that for you. But they're going to give you the ability to, because I'm sure people want to take funny photos like that. They're also planning on doing a vertical mode, so people that want to take a vertical photo right now, you have to rotate and then kind of crane your neck and hope you can get everything set up the right way that you want. They're going to make it so that you can actually take just a vertical photo. They're also doing things like group photos with Momo and interactive poses with Momo, which has apparently been requested a lot too. So again, lots of features for everybody to take pictures with their favorite characters and everything like that. I'm really hoping this means we can take pictures with like the sovereigns and stuff like that, because I think by far they all look the coolest out of all the NPCs in the game. So if we can take pictures with them, please make that happen. They're also adding an S-Ling tracking feature, which is really cool. So just like right now, how you can go in, you can track any of the ingredients or materials you need and it'll show up on the map. They're going to add an extra tab there for S-Lings as well, and then you can pick which S-Ling you want to track and it'll show up on the map. And that way, if you need any for like crafting and stuff like that, it'll be a bit easier. They are also planning to improve the mobile frame rate and enable 60 frames per second. I'm really hoping that this is something they're doing for PS5 as well too, but but they only say mobile on here right now. They do say though that, I mean, it's not like it's a simple thing. It's not like they can flip a switch and it'll suddenly happen or anything. It's going to take time. It's going to take them continually updating and everything like that. So it's probably not going to happen on the 24th when the rest of this stuff launches, but it is something to keep in mind and they are aware of. And then they just end off saying they appreciate everyone's continued support, all the feedback, suggestions, everything like that. So keep sending them in. They do leave a survey link that you can send in. And I mean, they send surveys a lot where you get like free rewards and everything for filling them out all the time, which is really cool. So now the other thing that they did post, so they also posted this today saying Infinity Nikki Special Edition Volume 1 Dev's Hidden Gems. So they're saying the countdown to version 1.2 is on, so which is on the 24th, so about 15 days, 2 weeks from now kind of thing. And that take a look at the images and let your imagination run wild. What surprises and upgrades are coming your way? We can't wait to see your light bulb moments. Now, I don't know if these are supposed to relate to all the things that we just went over in those patch notes, or if this is actually supposed to be something different and we're supposed to kind of like puzzle them out. I've got them all saved here so we can quickly take a look through them and see if anything kind of matches up with what they were saying. The first one, Infinity Nikki Special Issue, we love Mirrorland for these beautiful moments. You see a couple horses in the sky over one of the islands out in the water. I don't know what these little strings coming out of their head is. Are they fireworks? Maybe. Maybe it's just a nice, maybe they're going to add constellations to the sky or something. That'd be kind of cool. We see hot air balloons. This one has kind of like little antenna, which makes me think of like an alien. I don't know why you would have that on there, but maybe that means something's going to be changing with the hot air balloons. Right now, you just kind of fly up, you can look around and then jump off. So maybe they're going to add some kind of mini game or something that we can actually do with them. That would be kind of cool. Next, we see a carousel out in the field. This could be hinting at like another event, maybe with like rides and stuff. I mean, again, like Chinese New Year and everything like that is coming up really, really soon. I'm sure they're going to do a lot of stuff for that. So maybe we're getting more mini games or like rides or something that we can go on. And again, we see one of the islands out here with waves. going through there. Now, I mean, this could be caused from like a fish swimming by or something. Maybe we're getting new fish, or it almost looks kind of like a boat trail. So like maybe a boat went zooming through there. So maybe they're adding like boats or something to the game, so we can actually go and explore around on the water, because there are some islands and stuff like that that we can't explore. So I don't know. Let me know what you think of those ones. There are a bunch of these pictures, so I'm going to try and go through them quick. Next one says, "So glad you're here with me." We see a fire pit, which again could just be like decorations maybe for a new event. We see two people together posing with fireworks in the sky. This, again, I would think is probably talking about that update where they're saying they're going to allow us to actually pose with different people. Now, them putting it in like an envelope here on the next picture makes me think almost maybe they're going to add sharing. So maybe we can share these photos once we take them, once we take our screenshots and everything like that. That would probably be a really nice thing, because it would be a lot easier than having to like download your screenshots and everything and then post it to somewhere else. So maybe they're adding to social and stuff. Then we see Nikki sitting in a big, beautiful dress out in the grass with Momo. I would guess that this maybe means new poses. I'm not sure if there's really anything else that we can glean from that. Next one up we have is ready for a new adventure, sorry. We see, honestly, this looks kind of like Giovanni. I guess it could be Garoda as well, flying in with a sword, looking like he's reaching out to grab you. Again, maybe this is just a new quest. It could also, again, be talking about like poses with the camera and stuff. Here we do see a Fey Wish actually floating up into the sky, so again, that would make me think that it's probably something with the air, something with the sky. I don't think they're going to give us like a flying ability or anything, but maybe with the stars, maybe just an event. Momo laughing up in the clouds. I mean, again, like there's not a lot you could really pull from these. Like I really don't know what this would be hinting at. He looks almost like he's wearing headphones. So I don't know if this is maybe just new outfits. Maybe there's going to be like a sky, cloudy, cool outfit or something for him. And then we've got flowers in what looks like kind of one of the dungeon areas. So again, maybe we're getting like a new dungeon or a new challenge or something like that. Next, we have more flowers, but more than just flowers. See somebody holding their phone with the grass and stuff outside. Is this hinting at some kind of like augmented reality thing for Infinity Nikki, kind of like Pokemon Go or something? They're going to expect you to go out and about in the world and collect something or do something like that. I mean, I guess that would be kind of cool. Add something like maybe every 200 steps you do or something, you get some bling or something like that. But I don't know. We've got flowers here on a whole bunch of rocks. Again, I don't know what that would be telling us. Let me know if you can think of anything. We see the whim cycle here. Now this, again, I would think is probably just talking about the update to the whim cycle. It's not going to break when you go in the water. They're going to let us take it more places. So hopefully that's just kind of hinting at that. Look at these details. We've got Momo with some fireworks, so again, probably photo mode with Momo, letting us do like pose him and have him in the pictures and everything like that as well. We see Nikki and Momo sitting on the wagon going into Stoneville. Again, like this happened in the game, so I'm not sure what that would be hinting at. Maybe we're going to have an event in Stoneville. Momo sitting on a cute little chair inside what looks like the Fey Wish area. Again, I would think that's probably talking about Momo being able to be posed, and a Fey Wish sprite probably taking pictures as well, unless that's supposed to be like a chibi version of Nikki. These ones really, I don't think, kind of give us any information as to what they might be. So here comes even more fun. Now this is cool. This looks like it's two S-lings like stacked on top of each other. So maybe a new enemy type that we're getting, or maybe like challenges with S-lings or something, making it a little more difficult, or even like a new boss or something. That would be really, really cool. Here we see fireworks. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. I would assume that maybe they're adding more decorations. This could be like another decoration that we're going to be getting where we can put down fireworks wherever we want or something like that. I think that'd be really awesome to be able to take a lot of cool photos with. And then Nikki with like firecrackers on the ground or like those really noisy ones. Again, like that makes me think kind of like decorations or like something else that we can do. Maybe it would be tied to a new ability outfit. You can put on like a celebration outfit or something, and she can throw some firecrackers or something like that. It'd be really funny if they made like the NPCs react to it, like get scared or something, and you could take funny photos. But again, I mean, your guess is as good as mine. So then we've got stylist time for a break. Here we see Nikki going after what looks like another kind of like Whimstar or something like that. Not much to really go on there. Here she is flying over a hill, or it could be a rainbow, I guess, towards the beautiful mountains. And then this looks like a puzzle to me. So, I mean, that's... I'm not exactly sure what that is. It looks almost like origami or... I forget what those things are called. Those like little things that you'd make as a kid, where you could like open and close them, and you'd have like different messages inside, and you'd do the different numbers and colors and stuff. Hopefully, this means it'd be like a new something that we can do in the game, like a new mini game or a new activity or something like that. And then this, I believe, is the last one. Looking for something special. We've got the Chinese lanterns. Again, I would think that this means that we're getting a Chinese New Year event, most likely. Now, it is inside like an interior shot. I don't know if that means maybe, I know they have been hinting that houses are going to be coming. We're going to be able to decorate and customize our own house. Nikki can have her own house and her own island. I doubt that would be coming this soon, but that's what that kind of looks like to me. We've got floating candles and the flowers in there. Again, this really makes me think of Chinese New Year and like a new event, which would be really cool to see at Mirrorland all dressed up like that. And then people shaking hands, again, dressed up in like kind of more traditional outfits and stuff like that. So I think this is all hinting towards like a big New Year's event. So hopefully you've been saving crystals. I have not been. I'm still trying to get the paper crane outfit because I think that one looks really cool. But I'm sure there's going to be tons of new outfits and things that we're all going to want to get. And I am not the best with keeping my resources right now. So I think that's it pretty much for all the new information that they gave us. Again, I did reach out to them. They said version 1.2 should be coming on January 24th, so only a couple weeks away. Let me know what you think of all these new improvements. Are there other things that you really want to see come to the game? And if you can tell me what you think are any of these photos mean, again, I'd be happy to discuss it in the comments or anything like that, because I'm excited. A lot of these things look really cool, and it'd just be really exciting to see what's coming to the game. So thanks so much for watching, and as always, happy gaming.